everyone, and welcome back to the 12 Myths About Photography series. This is our penultimate video, so in case you have missed the previous ones, go back to my channel and check them out. And hit that subscribe button to be notified when the last video will be out. You won't regret it, I promise. So far we've talked around about a lot of things, but here is what myth number 11 is about. All your images would be masterpieces. Well, this video would be maybe one of the shortest in our series, but I simply need to say this. No, it is not true. I mean, for some reason, when you buy a camera, you usually expect that images will be amazing and you'll be taking masterpiece after masterpiece after masterpiece, but this is not true. Actually, on the contrary, from each and every masterpiece you have hundreds, if not thousands of images that are not that good. It is the way things work. Even if you're talented, even if you have great luck, you cannot hit amazing images each and every time. Where lies the secret? Well, basically photographers do not share their failures with the great wide world. We tend to hide them and we show only images we are proud of. And that's where this myth stems from. You see the amazing images in a photographer's portfolio and you think, wow, they're amazing. How did they do that? Well, with a lot of gruesome work. So you don't see all the work behind the images. You don't see how many times this person has failed creating this. So you think they just create all of a sudden amazing images. Well, no, they worked for creation of those. So this one is a nice example. One of my most interesting images because it's a sunrise and I hate getting up. So long story short is what the ferry had to arrive at 6 a.m. and that was around the time when the sun goes out, and I had luck with those clouds and a boat that was just going fishing. So basically I was lucky. But you wouldn't be lucky each and every time. You may get up like 10 mornings in a row and not have an image like that, simply because you weren't lucky enough. But this doesn't mean you failed. On the contrary, it's the way the world goes around. Here is an example. This is a collection of the selected images I created in Venice. It was in 2010. I still had no idea what to do. The weather in Venice was awful. I mean, it was raining and it nearly ruined my equipment, but about that I'll be talking in another video, I hope. So basically, these are not the only images I have. These are the selected versions. The total images I came back with were, well, several thousand. So as you can see, those images are, well, fine. I had to select them for a travelogue I was working on recently. But out of all those, only these two are good. I mean, possible. They are not masterpieces. They are just possible. For example, at least to me, image number 14 is the better one. And it's, well, not the masterpiece, but the wow image out of the crop. And it's mainly because of those dramatic clouds in the background. All the rest of the images are still, well, good, but they have some problems. Either technically not okay, or the focus is not okay, or they're too mundane and I simply don't like them. But as you can see, you can take a lot of images, and this doesn't mean that you'll have all masterpieces. On the contrary, you will not. You know, Ansel Adams once said that at the end of the year, if you have 12 good images, that's a good crop. I have relatively the same idea, but different one. I mean, different in terms of number of good images. If you come from anywhere, I mean an event, a vacation, whatever that was, and you have at least one image that you can say, wow, that's it, I nailed it. This means that you did your job well. Even if it's only one image. You know, remember, an image, a picture, tells 1,000 words. Here is the same thing. So do not expect to have all your masterpieces taken on one and the same memory card. This doesn't work. In order to create amazing images, you have to create some crappy images as well. As I mentioned in some of the previous videos, until you take 10,000 images, you have no idea what you're doing. Actually, with the first 10,000, you are still learning. With the second 10,000, you start to be creative. And with the third 10,000, you're already doing something. Remember that the next time you get angry about not nailing that masterpiece. And ask yourself, how many hours did it take for that photographer you admire to create their own work? Having said all that, I would want to wish you once again good luck and stay focused. Thank you for watching this video. In case you have missed the previous ones, go back to my channel and check them out. I promise more interesting videos will be coming in the future time. And see you next week for the final video of our series. Thank you.